For the family of that victim, this was the last place where they wanted to be. 8 years after that brutal murder, another hearing for one of the men already convicted. In 2009, Randy Thompson, who was 15, along with 16-year-old Jay Williams, stabbed to death 15-year-old Michael Russell at his home in San Jose. The three of them were friends and classmates at Santa Teresa High School.
9 years ago, this is where he was. And now we're back in this spot. Something is definitely wrong.
Thompson and Williams admitted to worshiping the devil and wanting to kill just for the thrill of it. They were both tried as adults in separate trials and eventually sentenced to 26 years to life in prison. But with the passage of Proposition 57 in 2016, cases like these could return to the spotlight, angering those who view it as a potential loophole. Approved by a nearly 2-to-1 margin, the goal was to reduce the state's overcrowded prisons by expanding parole eligibility for nonviolent criminals. However, the measure also gave judges, not prosecutors, the power to decide whether to try certain juveniles as adults in court. Thompson has yet to exhaust his appeals, so he'll likely be allowed a transfer hearing in juvenile court. Santa Clara University law professor David Ball can't imagine Thompson being released, but says these types of cases have to make their way through the courts on a circumstantial basis.
The appeals are going to run their course, and then from here on out, Proposition 57 has a very, very clear procedural mechanism for dealing with all of these cases into the future.
Today was just a detention hearing for Thompson, which is a formality on the way to an eventual transfer hearing.
The thought of him getting out is really scary because for society, I wouldn't want him living next door to me.
Thompson is scheduled to return to court next month. The victim's family also believes that Williams will appeal.